Big picture and
Come on, Blaze.
The Fates.
No, it should have been.
Okay. The first album. What's the name of the first album again?
Moment of truth.
Don't even do it.
But
one more. It had all the big names on it.
Okay. Yeah. That's the song. That's the album that had Identity in it.
That's me. No, that's Lecrae's.
Oh yeah, Fantasy.
That's Big Picture.
He had Fantasy in it.
That's Big Picture. All right, I'm gonna
call it. I'm gonna call it.
Go ahead.
Truth, you wanna tell him which one it was?
Open Book and Big Picture.
There you go.
Oh my God, Open.
You forgot Open Book.
It had to be Open Book. I knew. It had to be Open Book.
And Open Book.
Oh my God, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
All right, Truth, next question. This one already got spoiled, but you know what? We're going to ask anyway. What fictional country does Eddie Murphy's Prince Akeem Joffer come from in Coming to America?
Did I say it earlier?
You did.
From Zamunda, right?
Was Zamunda.
I got one.
You got one. You're ahead.
Let's go. We 1-0.
That's kind of an easy question. It was.
I know, it's terrible.
It's Cut's fault for putting that in Build-A-Bar. It's all Cut's fault. That's not fair. All right. Limo, can you name all the members of Cross Movement?
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get this right, but Fanatic, Ambassador.
We'll give you half a point for each one you get right.
Fanatic.
Well, he got
Ambassador.
one.
Okay.
The Truth.
One.
Wait,
never.
Fanatic was not in Cross Movement?
No.
Yeah, you said Fanatic.
No, he was. I was never a member of Cross Movement. Just signed. I was the first signed. I know everybody thinks I was, but I wasn't.
It's like a Wu-Tang affiliate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I said Fanatic and I said Ambassador.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. I think that's about what D-Mob. I don't think D-Mob was in.
One more. Yo, name one more.
If you get one more, you're ahead.
The dark skin.
I don't think Lecrae was ever in Cross Movements. Was he?
Nah, he was like me.
Yeah. Okay, Ambassador Fanatic. Oh my God. There's this guy whose name starts with E. With an E.
Enoch.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's Enoch, but yeah.
That's one.
Enoch, right?
Enoch's one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't have so much cross movement influence, but yeah, I listened to them dudes, and yeah, I knew Fanatic, Ambassador, and Enoch.
That's fair.
Right.
You know what? I'm a young guy too, so I didn't grow up with cross movement. So I hear you.
Right.
You. All right, so we'll give him 1.5. He's ahead by half point.
He's ahead by half a point.
Oh, give him the answers? All right. It was Ambassador, Tonic, Fanatic, True Life, Cruz Cordero, Enoch, and Earthquake.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know them other names, man.
All right, Truth. Last question. You could take the lead again. Last question.
All right.
Name at least 5 customary Nigerian dishes.
Woo! Count me out. No idea.
Not a single one.
Not when I go there. I go to KFC.
You said one before.
I did.
Oh yeah, it was in Build-A-Bar. Yeah.
I was in a Build-A-Bar.
Yeah.
Oh, jalafi rice?
Yep. You got one.
Man, it's not jalafi rice. It's jalafi rice.
Jalapi rice.
That's jalopy? Oh, yeah, I'm out. He won.
No, it's jollof rice, not jollof.
You know what?
Oh, my God. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You know what?
I feel like we should call it a tie.
No, I'll give it to Truth because you helped him out with the Enoch.
I did help him. I did.
Yeah, we're going to call that a tie.
Okay.
This is the first tie in the trivia game. Well, we've only had one other pair, but D1 won that one. So this is our first tie. This is historic, guys.
Let's go. We're making history all over the place.
All over the place.
All right, and the last game is the run it back game. So Luke, take over this game.
All right, so run it back is where I dig in the crates and I pull out some old lyrics, and I'm going to start rhyming, and you have to finish the rhyme. And these are lyrics that you guys have written. So Truth, I've been listening to you since like the beginning of time, and so I legitimately wrote these from my own brain, so I might even have these wrong, but I can start the rhyme. Hopefully you can finish them, okay?
All right, let's see.
All right. And so we'll start with Truth, and then we'll go to Limoblaze last. So I got 2 songs for Truth. Here we go. All right, Truth, here we go.
All right.
Jesus with more thrust than a rocket pack.
Controls the winds and the waves like a stocking cat.
Yeah. You know any more? Like Arnold.
Yeah, like Arnold, I'll be back. And ain't no human being stopping that. Cock your back.
Nice. Yeah, that was the first time I heard you, man, on the Who's the Truth.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, man. It was so good. So crazy. You had, man, crazy. Anyway, all right. Another one. This is a personal favorite of mine. Just as sure as the fugitive runs.
Our monies are tied up in mutual funds. Cats be like, you got unusual ones. That's because, the richest we stirring up. For after the funeral, son, numeral 1, Christ had to ring the bell because there was bad blood between us, like sickle cell anemia. The media, they keep feeding us lies, and immediately we eat it up like medium fries. Whoa!
So good.
Bars!
Yeah, bars. That's crazy. Okay. All right, cool.
I feel like
Limoblaze.
I'm losing out of this round. I'm bad at remembering my lyrics.
I know, me too, bro.
All right.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Limo, here we go. I know what you're going through is crazy, baby. I see that your vision is all but hazy.
I know what you're going through is crazy, baby. I see that your vision is all but hazy. But me, I to beg you, baby. No give up, baby. There's dreams that you're chasing on me. I know say it's coming. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, let's go.
Luke, I think you cheating, bro, because you need to sing it, bro. He got the melodies in the voice. You just all dry like white bread and mayonnaise. You got to sing it, bro.
It's no rap. It's no rap. If it was rap, I could be able to pick it off. But if it's like singing, I got to run the melody back, man.
Right. It's okay. All right, let's try this other one. Here we go. Pray for me. Every single thing got to work for me good. I know things look hard, but every hard thing going to turn out right.
I think I turn around. Yeah, I know things are right. Everything gonna turn around. Oh my God! Well, I know this song. Pray for me. What for my good? Yeah, I know things are right, but everything gonna turn around. I still can't get the next line. Oh!
I see that light at the end of the tunnel. No.
Stuck. He's stuck.
Nah,
He's
I
stuck.
still can't remember.
Okay.
I know the
It's
song.
over.
I still just can't remember it.
So at the
Because
top.
I wrote this in the studio. I just recorded. I should listen to myself more often.
Do you know the name of the song? Do you remember the name of the song?
Yeah, the name of the song is Good.
Yep. And
My Good.
there was a
That's the
feature
name,
you
Good.
did. Yeah.
My Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, that's great.
There wasn't-
Honestly, that's a really tough one for like every artist that's on here. So yeah, you guys did better than most.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's the games. You guys have run through the games. Thanks for entertaining us with our games and literally entertaining us as well. So now we're going to go into the 101 and we're going to break down bridges and literally break down bridges and we're going to talk to you guys and you guys are going to take us to school on this 101.
Something for both of you guys. On this project, you guys touched on a lot of heavy issues throughout the project, with the title track seemingly being written as a letter of encouragement to those who are currently suffering due to the tyranny of SARS in Nigeria, and plus all the chaos that we're going through stateside. Truth, you also went into the history of the oppression and racism in America from the first settlers, the Trail of Tears, all the way through the struggle to Jim Crow and the remnants of us dealing with that today. My first question was, with all that's going on in the world today, why was it important for you two to come together for this project?
I think, one of the things that's important to understand or to remember is that we really do have more in common than we think. It's interesting the way people even perceive or think of Africa, and Limo can speak to this. But when people think about Africa, they, for the most part, the image that kind of surfaces in our minds are the images that are portrayed to us, through mass media, images of hungry children, very primal, primitive images. That's even though, and Limo can speak to this more, but Limo often talks about how he hates, he's not a fan of the Black Panther, and not so much the modern side of it, but the other side of it. He's like, we don't talk that way, we don't dress that way, we don't, he's like, he feels like, man, we're just so misrepresented. People have kind of this caricature of the continent in their minds. And I'm saying that to say that one of the things that this album, what we seek to do with this album is kind of show the commonality, they're dealing with, police brutality essentially is what SARS is. Well, we're dealing with police brutality, with George Floyd, the issues are really different. The governmental structures, are the same, although the governmental structures are maybe a little different, and there are obviously some differences, but in terms of just what we're kind of facing, the things that we're dealing with, the issues that we're facing from a political standpoint, even spiritually, it's all very similar, especially in light of globalization. Globalization is shrinking the world, and so, the things that used to be like so far out there somewhere now feel a lot closer. And so part of what Bridges does, and the reason why we address those issues, is because these are not the issues that I'm addressing about the first settlers and, oppression, systemic racism and oppression. And, these are not unique to us. These are really issues that span across the entire globe. And so we hope that that's kind of part of this album, hopefully serves as a window through which people can see the commonality, the kind of the things that we have that are more in common than that are different. So we thought these things were important issues to address because they're pressing, because it's we want to, in sensitivity to, where the climate is, we wanted to speak into those things. While at the same time, we wanted to kind of demonstrate, the commonality that we have across the globe.
I mean, it made a lot of sense, and the timing was just right. Like you said, with everything that was going on. If you look at the artwork of the album, for example, there is a lot of information going on in the artwork for the album. And first of all, you see a representation of Lagos, Nigeria, which is like the commercial hub of Africa, and you could also see a representation of New York. Yeah, so first of all, that's like a bridge between two very distinct worlds, but showing how this world could come together to create something. And then on the cover, you could also see like T.R.U.T.H talked about police, and that's symbolic for police brutality. We also touched on those topics, and we're really at a place where there is so much. It doesn't feel like it, but there is such a gap between the United States and all of like everybody in that part of the world and Africa. First of all, y'all don't know so much about Africa. Like in communication with people from the States, I realized that Americans know very little about Africa and what Africa is about. Like T.R.U.T.H was earlier saying about the Black Panther movement, yeah, it was annoying for a lot of us out here. because it's like it feels like a lot of misrepresentation going on. There are still a lot of Americans who think Africans live in thatched houses, like literally think we're Tarzan out here in the jungle. Fam, no, like we got it almost as good as you got